Painkiller and get straight to the point, because one, in my opinion, and this opinion's gonna annoy a lot of fanboys and stuff like that, this game sucks. It really does. It's another overrated dog crap game from modern gaming, which isn't a shock anymore. This is another trash game that sucks. It seriously does. This game's garbage. And that's just a fact. Yeah, it's just the fact. This game is trash. It's another co-op game. That's exactly what it is. It's a co-op game, basically, and it's called Painkiller. And the game's is full of satanic symbolism, but again, people just don't care these days, do they? Because again, all they care about is people telling them what they want to hear. This game is garbage. The levels are the same repetitive crap. This is a rip-off of Doom. It's very obvious. How they didn't get a lawsuit, I don't know. It's clearly exactly a copy and paste of Doom Eternal and the Doom games. You'll see by the gameplay. It's trash. You need to be connected to the internet at all times, even though this game has got an offline mode with where you're playing with AI teammates and bots. You still need an internet connection. I kind of understand why this game was so cheap at launch, because let's be realistic, nobody cares about this garbage game. Nobody does. It's just another game trying to copy the Doom Eternal, Doom franchise crap. That's all it is. And you can see from the symbolism, it's right there. But again, the average gamer these days don't care because it's the truth. But that's all this game promotes. And now you're gonna have people defending this game like, oh, this game is like Doom Eternal. You're slaying demons in it. That's how I said. This game is the exact copy and paste of Doom Eternal. It's the exact same game. It's the exact same game as Doom Eternal, but worse. Low effort. But that's all they can seem to do now in modern gaming, isn't it? Let's just copy the game that everybody else has made. Straight there, right in the loading screen. It's just satanic crap. This is what's in the loading screen as soon as you start the game up. This satanic filth. The Baphomet. Because again, I know exactly what someone's going to say. Oh, you're slaying demons in this game, just like Doom Eternal. Well, guess what? Putting pentagrams and satanic symbolism all the way through the game, and in the loading screen, it's clearly not anti-demon like these people want to say. And then you add this garbage. This is in the loading screen, like I said. This trash. You add the pentagram in a circle. But oh, remember, right, guys? Remember, guys, this is anti the devil, right? These games, they keep claiming, oh, you're slaying demons. What is the purpose of Doom Eternal as well? They say the same with that, but what is Doom? The Doom guy known as a god. He kills God at the end of the game. Oh, but games like Doom Eternal, they're not satanic, yet the people that made Doom, the guy that made Doom Eternal, openly made one of the most satanic games that I've ever seen in my life. Riddled with Baphomet imagery. The box art is riddled with Baphomet's devil worship crap. But remember, guys, these people ain't devil worshippers though. None of them are. They're just throwing this symbolism in video games for no reason. It's what the average gamer keeps using the excuse. It's satanic crap. That's all this is. It's riddled with this all the way through the game, and this is the whole game. You just do waves and waves and waves and waves of 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 slaying demons, and then you're on to the next level. Gotta be one of the worst games that I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. This even in every single menu, this is what crap is promoted. And I need to check something. No, the battery's fine. I'm all right. Even in the menu, you've got this Baphomet right in your face. But all that's right. And as well as that, you got Azrael, which is known as one of Satan's demons that rebelled against God. Of course, you have Azrael being promoted through the entire game. Who's shocked by this? But again, we're not Satanists, yet we happily promote and push demonic imagery in every damn game, but we're not Satanists. Sure they're not. It's garbage, honestly. And it's funny as well, like, Satan, like you say, Satan versus Satan. They've promoted in Hollywood that, like, oh, demons would rebel against Satan. Let's be realistic now. Let's be realistic. Where is that any of that actual legit and biblical? Since when do demons fight against Satan? It's made up. But they just want to push this satanic imagery in your face. Another one, it's in every single loading screen. Every single loading screen, this is what you'll see. Is this garbage. But it's not satanic though, is it? There we go, all messages. You seem like the type of guy, yeah, shut up, man. Not another degenerate. Let's get your bitch ass out of here. It's my response to that. Ain't got time for losers like you, get a life. It's right there. As I said, it's just every single screen. And to start a level, to anyone saying that this is anti-Illuminati, anti-devil, whatever, how you start a mission and a raid in this game, that's what they're called, is you stand in the middle of these pentagram witchcraft circles. So in reality, you're performing witchcraft to get in a mission. But oh, not satanic though, right, guys? Not satanic. There's no agenda in the gaming industry, right? There's no agenda in the gaming industry. It certainly isn't. Whatever, man. Just give me a second. Need to turn the heat off because it's getting too warm. Back to what I was doing. Well, as I said, you'll have people defend this, honestly. The imagery's right there. The main menu, man, is literally a Baphomet. How obvious does it get in these games now? And this is what I said, you have these fake gamers saying that there's no satanic agenda in any video games. Oh, you're just a snowflake. The game's garbage, and this is all it promotes. But again, I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's no satanic agenda being pushed. All the satanic symbolism in so many video games, the worship and praise of demons, like in Diablo 4, the worship of Lilith, and the promotion of evil and saying that sin's good and that the devil's the good guy. But there's totally not no push satanic agenda here, right? Even as I said, in the menu, even in the main menu, this is exactly what you've got, the pentagram. it's it's just so laughable. It really is. It really is just laughable and pathetic. They don't even have to hide it anymore. It's right in your face. It honestly is. It's right in your face. The symbolism's right there. This is in the main menu as soon as you boot up the game. Again, every menu, this is what you're going to be bombarded with this. Tell me it's not satanic. A pentagram in every level. Again, this is what I said. To start a mission in this game, you have to stand in the middle of one of those satanic symbols. You have to stand inside of it. It illuminates, lights up, and then the mission starts. So, yes, you are literally performing witchcraft in this game to start a mission. And that's another thing. They're normalizing this in video games now. They are normalizing witchcraft, promoting that it's something cool. And I think this is the same troll from last time. We're just gonna ignore you. I say it's around night time, isn't it? So it's when all the trolls come out the mother's basement. But yeah. And you see the moon symbol as well, which is used by witches. It is a symbol of witchcraft. All these and witchcraft, if you know, is an abomination. That's exactly what witchcraft is, an abomination. Anyone that practices it, anyone that justifies witchcraft, we know what it says. Witchcraft is demonic. There is no good witchcraft. You have like in Hollywood where they promote witches. Well, like, there's some good witches. Oh, there's some good witchcraft. Oh, it can be used for good. No, it's all evil. Witchcraft is demonic, whether you want to admit it or not. It is. Again, even in the menu, the character selection, what does it say? Original sin. This pure mockery, honestly. That's all they can do. That is all they can do. And give me a second. We're gonna have to delete that message. How do we select? Remove. You can't be coming in here saying stuff like that. So if you want to say stuff like that, you will be out of here real quick. You can't be saying shit like that. So yeah, I don't have time for trolls. I really don't. I don't have time for it. Get a job. So again, as I said, it's through the entire game. The same symbol is just bombarded in your face over and over and over and over again. That's what it is. This entire symbol is satanic. It means what it means. All they're doing is just promoting this symbolism through the entire game. And as I said, the game is a rip-off and a low-effort version of Doom. That's all it is. It's a low effort. It is literally a low effort version of Doom. I'm not even. And that game is overrated anyway. I suppose that one. That game. Because you had people with that game saying that, oh, Doom is about slaying demons, so it's not satanic. Clearly, none of these people have played any of these games. Doom, you are a guy that is seen as a god and the Messiah. That's what they say in the game because I have played all the games. And he's seen as the Messiah. He kills God in the DLC. He kills God. But game's not satanic though, is it? You have Doom literally killing God, the creator, but not satanic though, is it? As I said, woe to those that put righteousness for wickedness and those that put wickedness for righteousness. For those that do so, an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Because that's what people do. They justify evil. They put symbolism like this as something that's God because they're openly devil worshippers and the childs of Satan. Just like that satanic game that was pushed by Twitch streamers, the Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb as well is no different from this game. Two satanic games. Because what you got to understand, this is what it said. You are of your father, the devil. You do the deeds and the will of your father, Satan. That's why people love satanic games like this, because they love their father. They're just like their father, Satan. Because you're not a child of God if you love games like this that are openly promoting Satanism. It's as simple as that. These games are demonic. They promote witchcraft. And who is the target audience that plays these games? Let's get realistic now. It's not 30 to 40-year-olds. It'll be people in their teens and that. So they're promoting Satanism. They do it in so many games. They justify and want you to basically. And I couldn't care less, man, because a lot of the people in the gaming industry are losers anyway. They really are. A lot of them are shills. A lot of them are sold out. I say it how it is. A lot of video games push an agenda. Not every single one, but a lot of video games push a satanic agenda. Like a lot of these JRPGs that people worship, they all push witchcraft. They've normalized witchcraft in video games, in games like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. As, oh, it's cool. Witchcraft's cool. They've normalized it, which is all part of the devil's plan anyway. To normalize you to satanic crap so you'll openly worship him. I mean, then again, Satan really doesn't have to do any of this because a lot of these satanic devil worshippers and these child of Satan will openly worship the devil. Hence, that's why they're justifying and defending satanic games like this. It just goes on and on and on. It's the same crap every level. It's the same satanic filth over and over again. It's right there. This game is satanic. That's what it is. Just like the game Army of Dead 4. Garbage. And that, talking about that game actually, it reminds me of this. So once again, this game, all these gaming companies can do is just copy one another. Doom Eternal, same as this. You have Quake, that's an old game, exactly the same as Doom. Can't these developers actually make their own game and just, oh, let's copy Doom Eternal? Which, again, Doom Eternal is one of the most repetitive games you'll ever play in your life. It's the same thing all the way through the game, and yet people were crying about Doom, the new Doom, Dark Ages. Yeah, that's exactly what the whole Doom franchise is. The modern versions of Doom, I'm not gonna lie, they suck. They really do. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Just slay demons, the same repetitive levels. That's all you do. The same enemies, the same bosses. Doom Eternal, you were literally fighting the same enemies the entire game. But it's cool, guys, because it's a satanic game. Let's be realistic. If that game was about a Christian or something slaying demons, would you would that game be as popular as it was? No, it wouldn't. This is what I said. These people that play these games are openly devil worshippers. This isn't rage bait. If you defend this game, now if you play it, obviously just playing it, you're not a Satanist. It's very obvious. Shouldn't even have to say that. But I'm talking about the people that openly defend this and say it's not satanic. You're just a liar. I don't know you on about that. But as I said, this is all it is. This is all the game is. It's another trash game. The Was this game in development since 2018 or something? Why are we still making these games in 2025, almost 2026? Why are we making these games that are the same as 2000 in the 2000s? You think we would have moved past that by now, but no. Let's just keep making the same games, the same formula game that was in 2018 and further. Garbage, honestly. It just reminds me of so many games that are so boring. They get boring. This game, no doubt, you'll play it once and never play it again. That's how boring it is. The levels are just repetitive. You're killing the same demons over and over again. No, I'm gonna be realistic. I didn't play the game. I'm not gonna play the game. I watch footage. I'm not giving my money to a company that openly promotes devil worship symbolism. No way. I ain't buying this trash. But this is what you get. This is all it is. It's basically just a looter shooter. Still living in the past, I guess the game industry is. Again, as I said in the loading screen, there's a pentagram. Again, game's not satanic though, guys. Game's not satanic. You gather blood as an offering to open a gate. Game's not satanic though, is it? Game's not pushing an agenda. These fake gamers want to say, because they're not real gamers. Anyone that defends this, they're not real gamers. They most likely just play first person shooter games, some of the worst games ever made. They just play Call of Duty and trash like this. They think this is what actual good games are, when they're some of the worst games ever made. Hence why no one's talking about this game, because no one cares. But you get these blood tanks and you insert them into this thing here. So you literally slaying demons, you gather the blood, and you use it to open a door. How is that not satanic? Seems to me like blood sacrifice. But again, and then you have this one eye symbolism. It says shoot the eye to acquire the blood tank. Again, just this blood offering. Satanic filth. That's all it is. This blood offering. Sacrifice crap. It really is just a copy and paste of Doom. It really is, but an even worse one. I'm not even joking about that one. This game is filth. As I said, you'll have people defending this, as they always do. Like, oh, this game isn't satanic. This game isn't satanic because I'm a fanboy. I don't care who offend with this. As I said, I really don't. I don't care who offend because it's the truth. This is all they can promote in the gaming industry. In this game, it is being no doubt praised by all the shills, getting a paid review to promote this game. Which again, this game is trash. It seriously is. Just go look up the gameplay. It's the same enemies in every single level. The same crap. And you can basically complete the levels in less than, if you know what you're doing, probably in less than 5 minutes. And this is no wonder this game is so cheap. Also, this game, I mentioned it in the beginning, you can't play this game without an internet connection. You can't play it without an internet connection. Yeah, it has an offline mode. That makes sense. This is what I'm tired of as well with these game devs. Why are we in 2025, almost 2026, releasing physical versions of games if they require an internet connection? Why are we still doing it? Because no one is buying a physical disc so they can install half of the game and then they have to download the rest. If your internet is that bad, then honestly, either way, with people that use that, like, oh, my internet's garbage, one, you're still gonna have to download the game anyway. So, you're still gonna have to download it. So, it always gets me with those people, the fake physical media people. Oh, I just buy physical games because I want to put half of the game on the hard drive. Then I've only got to download a little bit. Well, guess what? Get better internet because like this is the problem with in this is why only if you've got really I know how people feel with really bad internet. And that's why I prefer physical media where the full game is on the disc. When I used to have really bad internet when I had the PS4, Cyberpunk the game took me 3 straight days to download the game. It took me 3 straight days, and I'm not joking with that. Actual 3 days to download a game. Now it takes me about an hour to download 30 to 40 gig. So yes, but again, a game that came out recently. This right here. Full game on the disc. No internet unlike this piece of trash on screen. You need the internet. Even though there's an offline mode. There's an offline mode built into this game. Yet you still need a internet connection. Make it make sense. So they made this game so even though there's an offline mode, you still need to be connected to the internet at all times just to play the game offline. That's not an offline mode. These devs, man, these devs in the gaming industry, they don't know what offline mode means. Offline mode means you don't need the internet. You don't need the internet at all. To these devs, hey, even though it's called offline mode, you still need the internet. You can't play it. You can't play this game unless you're connected to the internet 24/7. We've all seen what happens when the servers crash Call of Duty, when the servers go down and you want to play zombies offline, you can't. This is why games like this exist. Now, I don't even care about this game because I ain't even bought it. I'm not going to buy it. But anyone thinking about buying the physical version of this game, don't waste your time. You might as well just buy it digital. Because again, you need to be connected to the internet 24/7, just like Call of Duty, always internet. And yet, when the servers go down, guess what? You can't even play the offline mode. You can't play the zombies mode because they want to take control of what you actually own. Because again, that's the industry. And another game that came out recently, this, I grew up with this. Full game on the disc. Full game on the disc. It works with no internet. But garbage like this. And this game here, Painkiller, is only 20 something gig. Why can't I play it offline? I wouldn't play it offline. Like, I don't own it. I'm not gonna buy it. But to the people that do own it, will probably be saying this. Why couldn't they fit it on a disc? A Blu-ray disc for the PS5 is over 100 gigabytes, and yet they couldn't be bothered to put it on a disc and make it work without an internet connection. As I said, they just don't care anymore. They really don't care anymore. Half of the games that come out now, like this, oh, you got to be connected to the internet 24/7, even though there's an offline mode with bots, you still need an internet connection. Then why add an offline mode then? It defeats the purpose of calling it an offline mode. It's like I mentioned in the last live stream with the Outer Worlds term. They were like, oh, once you install the game, it's fully playable offline. Well, never. Obviously, every single physical game and every digital game is playable once it's on your console. That's just obvious. That's not what this is about. But soon as you delete that off your console or you delete it, when you want to reinstall it again, guess what? You've got to be connected to the internet again. So yeah, it's trash. And I've seen no one talk about that game, to be honest. Just no one cares. No one cares about these trash games. Outer Worlds, no one cares about. It's irrelevant. Same as this. Actual good game. And even again, a game that came out recently, it's a good job that I didn't buy it in physical form. The game has game breaking bugs. This is what I'm tired of with this industry, man. They just release games with game breaking bugs, and then they're like, oh, we're sorry, we'll just patch it. No, release a game working. Tired of it. Honestly, I'm. That seems to be the new norm, though, doesn't it, in the industry? Just release broken trash. No, well, whatever, man. That's why I always support true physical media. I mean, you can say whatever you want about Nintendo, where people are crying about the price. Oh, $70 games, $80 games. Guess what? You've already been paying that much for to the people that buy early access. You're already paying $80. Which would you rather have? A game to 70 to 80, you own the game for life, or they charge you like Capcom did 60 to 70 for a damn game keycard or a digital game. But yeah, it's not a shot by the industry anymore. It really isn't. Releasing games that are just promoting satanic filth, just copying the formula of Doom Eternal because they can't actually make their own game. It really does look like This game is a mixture of what was it called? Dead Zombies for something like that. And that was riddled with satanic symbolism. So that and Doom Eternal, that's what this game is. A low effort version of those two games did it far better. Awful game from what I've seen. Absolute trash. But again, the industry likes, the modern gamer likes trash these days, don't they? With actual good games, they call it trash. They call games like Death Stranding trash. Yeah, these same people that say this are the same people that only play Call of Duty and Battlefield 6. But yeah, welcome to the gaming industry of 2025. We're still releasing games that look like we're still releasing games in 2025 that was already made in 2018. I've got the game somewhere. I think it's Dead Zombie Army 4. Just go look up the gameplay. It's exactly the same as this. No different. So that's all they can do in the industry now is just copy each other. They can't actually make their own game anymore. This game should have been released in like the 2018s. They tried the same with Left 4 Dead, and that's why that game failed. Because they're releasing games that are from the 2000s era. Who cares about these games anymore? Left 4 Dead and stuff like that. That's why they failed. Because these games were fun back in the day, but playing them in 2025, no, they're boring. They really are. Oh yeah. So yeah, don't waste your time buying this game. As I said, it's trash. From the gameplay that I've seen, it's very very boring. Same repetitive stuff as shown all the images now. That's all the game is. So yeah, satanic filth. Let the fanboys defend it, because they always will. I'll continue to expose these satanic games for what they are. Whether people hate me, like me, I couldn't care less anymore. I get more people get offended and hate me than I'd rather be hated, to be honest, exposing the truth. Because there's nobody can deny it. I've shown all the screenshots. You can't, nobody can say watching this battle, watching it, can say this game isn't satanic. With all the symbolism that it throws in your face through the entire game. So yeah, probably gonna end it here because it's getting late. I just wanted to make this short video. The game's called Painkiller. And I could make a joke about that. This game ain't no painkiller, man. This game will put you to sleep. That's what this game will do. It'll put you to sleep because it's that damn boring. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Later.